What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now, in today's update, we are going to be going over Jasmy and what its price is doing right now, because it is in a very important moment that you need to be aware of. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now, guys, don't forget, if you do want to trade some Jasmy on up to 50x leverage without needing to KYC, meaning you don't need to give them any of your personal information, you can check out my Margex link down in the description below. And guys, when you do sign up and start trading, you're also going to get up to $10,000 in bonuses. Don't miss out on that. That's an absolutely amazing deal, but it's only with my link down in the description below. Now, looking at Jasmy, what is going on? Well, as many of you know, we have been tracking this move for Jasmy for quite a while, right? We knew we put the highs and the lows and the highs and the lows, and Jasmy had been in this channel. Now, for a moment there, we were very excited because there was an opportunity for Jasmy to really start to make a breakout, right? There was an opportunity for Jasmy to really start to open up the door to be able to continue higher. And in the last Jasmy video, I told you it's going to do one of two things right now. While this market pulls back, it's either going to pull back into the channel or it's going to pull back outside of the channel. I said if it pulls back outside of the channel, that's very good. If it pulls back in the channel, that's kind of shit. And well, here we are. Okay, so now the reason why I told you that was kind of shit was because it was going to mean that Jasmy was likely going to head back to support levels to try to build up more support, then use that support to break back above this, and it was just going to prolong Jasmy trying to get out of this channel again. And so because of that, I was like, expect Jasmy to pull back, right? If Jasmy goes back in this channel, expect this thing to fall back to, 0.0188, 0.0175, I mean, any of these lower levels down here, and this is where we are now. Well, gladly, now that Jasmy's price has pulled back, let's go ahead and call it, 22, 23, 24%, we are finally at those levels in which we talked about, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what I'm doing now. Well, now that we've got this 22% pullback behind us, we are in a pretty good spot, okay? I have to admit, although this is annoying, and it's just annoying at the fact that we have to go through a 20% drop to the downside for Jasmy, we are in a pretty good spot. And the reason that I say that is because there's just a ton of liquidity where we are heading to and where we kind of are right now that makes it very probable, I would even say, that we could make a move back up towards the upside and we can find some support and bounce out of this zone again for good this time. Now, some of these key levels of support are the following. First and foremost, the bottom side of this channel, okay? As you can see, we put in support level number 1, support level number 2, support level number 3, creating the bottom side of this channel. And of course, while we are here, although there is a chance we do fall below it, it is going to serve as a zone in which the bulls are going to step in and push the price up, which will slow down this move to the downside. Now, in addition to that, of course, we have this previous point of support here, we have this previous point of support here, this little support there, support here, and on several other instances, we have seen Jasmy build some support right around this little 0.0182 to 0.0183 level. And so because of that, historical liquidity should provide us with a little bit of support as well. If we do go ahead and we get rid of this and we get rid of that, what you can see also is that we do have this 1/4 support right here on this parallel channel. Of course, what you guys can see, let's go ahead and do this. We have number 1, we have 1/4, we have 1/2, we have 3/4, we have 4/4. Okay, so the way in which you can do is you can break up this parallel channel into multiple different sectors, and each of them are fourths: 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. And what you can see here is that Jasmy is still trying to build up some support on that 1/4 sector. And so, of course, because of that, knowing that there is that 1/4 support there as well, in addition to all of these other points of support in which we are seeing, such as this one, etc., it does seem as if Jasmy could find some support. Now, hypothetically speaking, if support does not hold here and it does continue a little bit lower to 0.0178, 0.0176, we would still have this macro support zone, right? We have this macro liquidity zone that has held its price up a ton recently, and I do think that there's a very high chance that Jasmy will find support here and continue back towards the top side. So overall, we're in a good spot. I think there's a decent sized chance that Jasmy's price is going to find some support and continue up higher. So I am personally doing some purchasing here now that we are towards the bottom side. So guys, don't forget, if you do want to buy some Jasmy yourself, use that Margex link down in the description below, especially if you do want to be able to capitalize, maybe get on some long trades and things like that while we are trying to build some support. That'd be a great option for you there. Not high leverage. I definitely wouldn't go super high leverage right now, but the odds are definitely shifting in the favor of the bulls right now, especially as we are starting to get some of these developments. One thing we can look at is what's happening with its RSI right now, right? You can see that recently it's put in this equivalent low here, but at the same time and in the same time frame, it's putting in a much more macro low on the RSI. And oftentimes when things like that happen, especially on the daily time frames, it's a sign that this chart is correct correcting rather quickly, and oftentimes we can try to find a bounce. And so because of that, of course, I will continue to update you as often as possible as I can with this, with Jasmy as his price is developing, moving, and things like that, and things of that nature. Don't forget, I also have a second channel, which is linked down in the description below, in which you can go check out. I do post some extra Jasmy content over there every now and then also, so feel free to check that out if you like. But overall, let me know down in the comments below. Are you buying? Are you selling? Are you holding, longing, shorting? What's your game plan with Jasmy right now? How you feeling? I can't wait to talk to you down there, and I can't wait to also see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody.